The following portion of Bloom is sponsored by Gulfside Healthcare Services.
Welcome back to Bloom. There's an organization in Tampa Bay that was just awarded a certificate of need in Hillsborough County, allowing them to serve hospice patients and provide care in an innovative way. Joining us now from Gulfside Healthcare Services as President, CEO, Linda Ward, and Chief Operating and Business Innovations Officer, Kathy Postiglione. It is such a pleasure to have you both on Bloom.
Nice to see you again. Thank you for having us.
Likewise, likewise. So Gulfside has been awarded the Certificate of Need to serve Hillsborough County. What exactly does that mean?
Yes, the Certificate of Need program is a regulatory process, and it's through the Agency for Healthcare Administration. And so hospices cannot just set up a shop if they wanted to in any county in the state of Florida. And the program is designed to prevent over-market saturation. So it's really based on need. So for Hillsborough County, the county showed a need. So for the number of patients that would have qualified for hospice care, they weren't receiving the care by the current providers. So when that happens, the Certificate of Need opens up, allowing any other hospice provider to apply. And it's a 4-month process. It's very competitive. 9 original applicants applied for the Certificate of Need. So we're very, very pleased and thrilled that Gulfside was awarded the Certificate of Need last year, and we're just waiting for our license any day to start serving the county.
That's amazing. It says a lot about you and your services. So what are your plans for providing patient care here in Hillsborough County?
Well, Kathy's going to do that part.
Thank you. Well, we are very excited about being able to expand into Hillsborough County and serve those residents. So operationally, we have 2 different things going on. We want to, of course, maintain high quality services in the current territories that we serve. And at the same time, we are going to have hopefully a seamless transition into the Hillsborough area.
So what makes Gulfside different than other hospice providers?
Well, I would say I've had that question asked many times, and when I reflect on it, I would say it's our culture. And within our culture, there are 2 primary attributes. The first is that all of our staff and leaders have heart. They listen, they care, they go above and beyond 24/7 to make sure that patients and families know that we are there to support them through the healthcare experience. And we all know how stressful and confusing it can be, not only dealing with the medical situation, but also having to deal with a complicated healthcare system. So we're there to help that. And I'm very proud that our staff, you can see the empathy just shining through in everything they do.
And I think, a lot of people think of hospice and they're like, oh, this is the end of life. But for, a caregiver like myself with both my parents, I would say hospice was such a saving grace. And it really brings so much dignity to end-of-life care, palliative care, any kind of care.
Yes, and it's not just about the patient, it's the whole family. So our interdisciplinary care is really, it's very important that everyone that's involved with hospice for the patients make the family and the caregivers part of the equation, part of the decision making. And it's really the team. It's, we can be leaders, but it's the team that provides the care that really is what Gulfside is all about.
Yeah, and when you describe how your team is, it really resonates because people don't realize how often you have to lean on the team of hospice providers. Well, listen, I want to thank you both so much for joining us today to share this exciting news. It really is such an honor. And for more information about Gulfside Hospice and other services available, visit gulfside.org or call 800-561-4883, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
The preceding portion of Bloom was sponsored by Gulfside Healthcare Services.